Okay, hello fellow Beastians. Today we are going to... Oh yeah, Tomcat X! Woo! Bro of the group, of the channel, of me.
Okay, hello fellow Beastians.
Oh shit, now I'm hearing myself
Today we
because...
are going to. Oh yeah.
Okay, we are going to click away from that because it's very distracting. Anyway, so Tomcat X, friend of the show. Echo, yeah, I know, because me and streaming, right? But whatever, we are playing arcade beat 'em ups today. Um, I'm gonna play all of the arcade beat 'em ups. There is about over 100, at least of the 2.5D. As you see, this is the first one, Renegade, and I was thinking about how to do this. Either I do it from the better ones to the worst ones, but we'll just start with the first one in this in the 2.5D. So basically, the 2.5D beat 'em ups are the ones. Yeah, thanks Tom for saying bro of the group, bro of me. You know, we got always good bros here, actual friends. You know, so so these are like where you can move with the character in the traditional beat 'em up way. There is the 2D beat 'em up style like Kung Fu and Altered Beast and stuff like that, and Ninja Warriors. Those I'll play separately because Launchbox has like the emulator front end that I use. I'll show it off later on. It has the games in a certain way. And yeah, so let's just start with this. So this has been in demo mode for quite some time.
Good luck, kid.
Good luck, kid. Yeah. Tomcat, tell me how the game sound is if it's too quiet or too low. Oh shit. It's a good start. There we go. Hmm. There we go. This is. I'm not that bad at this game. I'm not really good at the game, but okay. I guess I have to
Get lost, punk.
get lost, punk. Okay, yeah, that sucked. It was a great start. Great start. But I'll have to do the interface then, because why isn't there no up and down and shit? And shit. Okay. We'll just make everything here then. I won't need 8 buttons, but especially not for beat 'em ups. Get lost, kid. Need to see I would have found you in your last stream, but I had to work. Yeah, no worries. I know the time is not always great for everyone, especially in the States, but I'm living here in Europe, so I'm making the game sound a little bit louder. Tom, if you could do me a kindness, please, and if the sound is too loud, please write it in the text. Okay. So this is the first beat 'em up as we know it. Like this is not the first beat 'em up, but this is the first with the 2.5 movement. This is also where Double Dragon got its idea from. I mean, Technos made Renegade and then they made Double Dragon, but I find Renegade a bit too hard. Now I'm not as bad as it because I could literally not move. So let's try this
Good
again.
luck, kid.
Good luck, kid. I love the sound parts. Okay. Uh, yeah. It actually they tried for something a little bit more realistic because it's not about like going through a level. You have actually a button for punching forward and backward. You have to kind of try to get them here. Now the Japanese version is I think the first Kunio-kun game, where that was set in a Japanese high school, where here it's in some kind of urban environment place. Really, the game you have to abuse the end of the train station place here. Come on. I think you can maybe punch guys. I think that's the boss. Looks like a Warrior's Reject for sure. I'm doing better than I usually do.
Get lost, punk.
Well, not that great either.
Get lost.
Does sound kind of like the primitive... Well, this is before Double Dragon. Let's try this again. Good luck, kid. I don't think I ever beat the first boss. Yeah, I always have just one life left. Yeah, I probably won't be able to beat this one.
Get lost, punk.
With the gaming historian and cover, it does look like a primitive Dragon Dragon. You have a collected taste in the games, which is cool. You should team up with gaming historian and cover the entire history of games. Well, maybe one day. I don't think I'm not on anybody's radar or gaydar. Okay, now there's something wrong, right? Anyway.
Good luck, kid.
Good luck, kid. Honestly, I don't know. I think this might be a two-player game too. Maybe then it's easier because you're just... It does feel a little bit more realistic though, but... This is more of a game that is important historically speaking, really. But a lot of the move sets are actually similar to Double Dragon. So, because I mean, Technos, they literally made this game too. Maybe. Okay, at least now I have 3.
Get lost, punk.
I think I'm getting a little bit better.
Get lost, punk.
Get lost, punk. I'll try one more time.
Good luck, kid.
Yeah, you cannot fail yourself to victory with lots of coins. Oh yeah, I can punch people on the ground.
Get lost, punk.
We'll try one more time. This doesn't count. Come on, man. Come on, man. Something wrong with the controls, I think. Could be just my controller. It is a wireless one, so I don't quite trust it.
Get lost, punk.
It probably has, but I think this is the only level. It's just different enemies. I could be wrong because I never got past this, so I'll try one more time.
Good luck, kid.
And then this is gonna be good luck, kid. Goodbye, kid. Mount him first. I cannot do a lot of the strategies because my guy. Problem is, before you can actually do something, you have some guy sucker punching you from behind, or kicking you in the back, like the boss. But now, maybe. If I beat the boss, I know this. I think I might have beat him in once. Then...
Get lost, punk.
Yep. Then the other guys die. Oh wait, I'm still alive. Right, I said we got lost, punk.
Get
Whatever.
lost, punk. Good luck, kid.
It's the final game. Whatever. I can get to the boss fine, but he shows up and he still has his goons with him. And he does these fucking combo breaker moves.
Get lost, punk. Get lost, punk.
Okay, this is enough of Renegade. Okay. Now I'm gonna just turn off. Okay. This is gonna be the next game. So this game was released in '86. This one will be '87. It's a Japanese only release. It's based on Lone Wolf and Club. Basically Lone Wolf and Club. Yeah, well, you say that you're asking for a Beachcast episode. They will come. I know I've been saying this for a while now, but I mean this now. I had my leg broken, so, well, I didn't have my leg, I broke my leg from falling, and it's been healing now for over 2 months. So, I'll make a review of the Batman, but I haven't seen the Batman yet, and I'm not really that interested because I think it's not going to be what I want to see in a Batman movie. I actually want to see the Ben Affleck Batman movie, but that's not going to happen. I'm in the minority. Because Pattinson, I don't know. I'm not saying that Ben Affleck's the greatest actor ever, and I'm not saying that Pattinson isn't a good actor, but okay, I think there is a way how to jump up. There is a way to jump up here. Can I jump up? They just come constantly. You can block. Okay, somehow I figured out how to jump. Okay. There's an attack and a block button. Donut! Gives you power. Wagon of power with the baby. Love how the ninjas explode. Yeah, I have a lot to talk about for Beastcast. I have like 3 recorded Beastcasts, but I wasn't satisfied with them. I'll probably release them one day. Sometimes my controller's just weird. He just goes forward when I'm not even pushing it. How is the leg mostly healed? Well, it's now the cast is off. Okay, I'm gonna... Sorry. Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot to ask how's the leg mostly healed. Yeah, the cast is off. But I still need crutches to walk, so it's still gonna be 2 months before it's more or less completely healed. From what I've heard, Ben Affleck couldn't come up with a script. I think he could come up with a script. I think that they didn't like his script because they were trying to go in a certain direction, and he wanted to. I think he wanted to make. They wanted to. The problem was that Justice League didn't do as well money-wise as they hoped because of they couldn't decide on the direction, and then they had this whole look. I'm not the fan of the dark, edgy DCEU Zack Snyder verse. I think that, however, I think bringing in a director when the movie is pretty much finished and completely trying to make it like a Marvel movie is dumb. They should have kept with the vision of Snyder and trust him. But a 4-hour cut of a movie is like much. That's for me a little bit too much. Now I haven't seen the Snyder cut. Maybe it's great, but then just make a mini series. You know what I mean? Or make 2 movies. I mean, he tried to. I'm sure the Snyder cut in some ways is going to be better, but. Yeah, this one probably cannot fail my way through to success. I think this one is not bad of a game. Donut of Death. It's a pretty good power-up, I gotta say. It's like the child carriage of death. which is a shame because I think Ben Affleck is a talented actor. Great opportunity to do a Batman film, but he was like, I've got nothing. Who knows, dude? I say these Hollywood things, we don't know the half of it, really, what went on. He's just not allowed to say anything, you know? But if he really couldn't come up with anything, then it's kind of sad. A Batman movie is not, in my opinion, not that hard to make. Even when you say, well, Batman has been done so often. I always said that they should have used Clayface and or Man-Bat as more like as villains and not always use the same villains. Because now they're back to the realistic villains, you know? So, okay, fine. I'm sure the Batman sequel will be either a Joker movie again. Can't get enough of the Joker, I guess. Because they had him already in a... There was a post-credits scene. And also, it's not connected to a greater DC universe, so I'm not really interested. So it's probably... I heard it's going to be a cringe fest, honestly. Ben Affleck also worked out his ass. He looked more muscular than Henry Cavill. Which is a deal to be said. You know, he was fucking roided up. And he worked his ass off to look like that, so... And then you have a boss. Even though I did block. I might try. I'm not gonna go on forever with this game, but... Gotta use the block button a little bit more. I did beat the boss, I think. Once. You bought the Snyder Cut, but haven't watched it yet. Yeah. I'll watch it eventually. I'm also kind of annoyed with the restore to Snyderverse, guys. Guys, the DCEU is dead, you know. And they say like fucking The Rock killed it. It was dead before The Rock. It was just on life support. Let's be honest. I think the DCEU could have been fixed, but they didn't want to recast Henry Cavill because he would have cost too much money. They're gonna just reboot the whole thing. And I think like bringing in James Gunn was a mistake. Because it's gonna be Suicide Squad here and there. And the Authority should be in their own universe. They don't fit in the DC universe because they're edgy Justice League. That's all they are. And we already have a better version with that with the boys. I mean, the Authority is a more high budget, edgy Justice League, but that's all they are. Gaming Beast would make a better Batman. Well, thank you. Maybe. Okay, one more try. Well, I'll do one more try until like I have to do a continue. I saw the attempt to teabag your character. Game. I just realized that's a child hanging on a main character's back. Yes, that's Lone Wolf and Cub. You know what? Just for you guys, I'm gonna run it again. Hey, Swingle and Tiger Claws. Critical failure. Yay, bros are here. Thanks for coming. Yeah, that's Lone Wolf and Cub. The story is he is like excommunicated samurai, and he has to like flee the country, and everybody tries to kill him. There's a TV show. I think I watched like an episode here and there. It's pretty cool. Yes, it's the Wolf Cop game, yeah. You can block. So it's a, this is the best power up, by the way, guys. I don't think that was in the show. He did drive him in the carriage, that's true, but it didn't shoot fireballs. I didn't pay attention. You really gotta pay attention to these old things. God damn it. Woke Warhammer. Speaking of Henry Cavill, how about him getting fucked over Witcher because he wanted to stick to the character? He's working on that Warhammer 40k show, but it's doomed to be some woke mess. They won't allow anything other than that. Warhammer sounds hilarious. Dude, Warhammer 40k woke is fucking impossible. It's gonna be the biggest train wreck ever. You thought the fans of the Lord of the Rings or like Marvel or whatever the fuck were angry when the shows and movies got woke, or the comics? Dude, Warhammer fans, they are the fucking uber autists, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. They do not, it's that's heresy, okay? Equal woke with heresy. And you know what the exterminatus, you know, like that's gonna be like some, if it's gonna be the Sisters of Battle, or the it's gonna be the Space Marines in the green armor, the only Space Marines that are, you know, that are supposedly kind of goodish or whatever the fuck. Sup, man? I'm an excommunicated samurai. I relate to this character quite a bit. Dude, I need to watch that show because the show is pretty cool. The game is not bad. It's a little bit. Maybe I'm just not good enough, but I'll switch games. Anyway, that was the Lone Wolf and Cub. And here is the game. We're going now chronologically, guys, so. We gonna go. Guess what? You know it. Well, it's loading, so. Can't stay glad. Oh, shit. That's the NES. Okay, it's the NES Double Dragon on the play choice. Can't stay glad I was able to drop it. Man, it's cool to have streaming lately. Take care, broski. Take care, CF. Okay, I thought this is the... Yeah, they have both the Double Dragon, the arcade version, but there was also, for some reason, the telechoice, the Nintendo, the NES version of the arcade version of the NES, so we'll just play Double Dragon for the NES, because why not? We'll have it in the screen here. It's gonna be extra offensive. Okay. Yeah. because the screen was different. I could change the screen size, but I kind of like it this way. You can see the original Beast bar, guys. I mean, it's NES Double Dragon, so it's not even worth it that really much. Unless you guys... Epic Rant, yeah. The fucking Warhammer, it's gonna be a shit show if they continue on this woke thing. Henry Cavill would be fucking awesome in Warhammer if they do it right, but they'll never do it right. Dude, it's gonna be... I'm just gonna find kicking right now. I'm beating up Simpsons characters, there you go. They're yellow. Great joke. Nobody has ever done that before. See, I want to see a new version of, because they did Double Dragon as a movie, but I want to see an authentic one where a guy then beats up a woman punk with a chain and she's on the ground. Just kidding. This is what we call exaggeration of humor. The sound stops. See, that's more dramatic when the sound just stops when you die. There's no do or something. A Bobo! I liked the Batman. Reeves, the director, made some good movies like Cloverfield. I did like Cloverfield, but of course Shaky Cam was annoying, but I guess it was found footage, so for that it was good. And Let Me In, I haven't seen that. Isn't Let Me In like... Now that's the Let the Right One In or some one of these horror movies. The American remake of Let the Right One In. Yeah, there you go. And I liked Paul Dano as a creepy version of the Riddler. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I mean, if they can do dark and because we already had pretty good dark and edgy movies with the Nolan movies. I know, right? But the more realistic Batman, we had that already. That's what I'm saying. But if he can get it right, then, you know, his movies are safe. He's gonna have his trilogy, so... Because they make money. They'll not be part of the new DCU. So, if what it's true, James Gunn will have his own DCU Batman movie that will include Robin. Not Dick Grayson, but his son. Which is weird, but okay. There hasn't been an actual Robin in a movie. A live-action Robin. There has been in the Titans, but we haven't seen Batman and Robin together since the movies from the 90s. So, in a movie. And even in Titans, they were never together. You saw Bruce Wayne, but he never had the Batman costume on. Once you could see him, but it was in a dream sequence, and you could barely see Batman because they have this weird obsession of if Batman is developed in a movie, he can't be in a live-action series. I guess unless he's Bruce Wayne, then it's okay. It's just really weird. Patty and totally beating Patty and Selma. I watched the. Okay. I'd watched Lesbos of Battle, Woke or Not, make it extra woke so we can naughty scenes. Yep. I think they have that movie already, Swingle. Swingle, by the way, I got that game you recommended, that Barbarian Simulator, which looks more like a good, like, Castlevania game. Like a, yeah. Just happens to have a barbarian in it, so. Like, they actually gave a shit about making the graphics in a cool, like, it looks like NES, but slightly, like, in between NES and SNES somehow, graphically. It looks really good. CF said it was good, so. I don't know, it's feel like this is the NES version of Double Dragon, but I'm feeling like I'm doing better with this one. It's weird. The NES version based off an arcade version back on an arcade. Okay. For some reason my chain disappeared. Yeah, you have to pay. With the play choice, you have to put in money to play further. It is truly the first renting game station. The arcades were the first versions of Steam, basically. Only with Steam, you usually pay once and then you can play it forever. Unless it's a MMO or something, or you have a subscription. Jimmy and Bimmy Lee. So apparently, here's something that I kind of knew, but I thought was because, like, apparently James Rolfe had, like, autism on a high level, which doesn't surprise me that much. No judge. But what I found more interesting, because he came out with his autobiography, that for the Angry Video Game Nerd games, it was Mike Matai who played pretty much all the games. I'm pretty sure James Rolfe, he's good at Contra, so he did play Contra. The Willow series got cancelled. Big shocker, right? Cancel all the shows, Resident Evil. Yes, you know what? That's where cancel culture needs to come in with these shitty shows. They have to be all cancelled before they're even made, okay? I will rant about the Willow show, don't worry. That will be a Beastcast. I will start recording, like, maybe even today, but definitely tomorrow now. It's good you reminded me, because I need reminders like that. Because I like streaming, but the Beastcast must go on. So, Sendu offered that I could be in his podcast network, which would be us on Spotify. Now I might do a separate podcast, but because I still want to post Beastcast on the Next Round End of Gaming Beast website. Is it game over? Game over? Okay, I'm done. I'm done with NES Double Dragon. I mean, it's we'll play Double Dragon, but now we'll play the actual arcade version. So. I'll be right back, guys. Just gonna be right back. Just gonna do some stuff. No. Up. Okay. Okay. My Japanese friend watched the Netflix Resident Evil. Yep, it looks like glad you took a gander. My Japanese watched Netflix Resident Evil Netflix show for some reason, and I felt bad for him. It's like what my culture has done to your nations. Yeah, this is like the biggest war crime against Japan since Hiroshima, the Japanese Netflix Resident Evil show. It's the movies, yes, they sucked, but at least they tried to bring in then the characters. At least there was a lot of action, even though it was a Mary Sue fest. But still, you thought these movies were bad? Jesus Christ. Separate but equal podcast. Yes, there you go. Because either for the podcast network, I thought maybe I make a new podcast, but I might just do the Beastcast, and we'll figure it out from there. Anyway, let's play the game. Let's do 30. Probably need all of those. Oh. Okay, guys, sorry, I got. Before we start, I'll be right back. I have to do something. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, why aren't you working again? God damn it, game. Now even the keyboard doesn't work. Input. We'll just... Oh yeah, I can do dip switches, right? You have the gift of gab, my friend, and you make me laugh. Yeah, thanks, man. Ah! Okay, let's do this for real. Let's beat up some assholes. I always go downstairs. There's a bubble. Yeah. A lot of media sucks nowadays, if not most. Yeah, these auto-grabbing bullshit, it's just really annoying. I think I could make it a little bit louder. Unless you guys think it's loud enough already. I think not more than that will be. This will be just enough. Just right. I think. Alright, here we have. He's gonna be Anu the boss. Oh, it's not yet Arnold. I think that's maybe in the second game. I mean, what can be said about Double Dragon that hasn't been said yet? Okay, I got some messages. I'll check them out. Never been that big fan of Double Dragon, honestly. A toy YouTuber like made 2 new videos after a 6-year absence. I commented that on one of them, and in the second video he referred to me as Topcat. Topcat! Topcat! I mean, that's, as a kid I loved Topcat as one of my favorite Hanna-Barbera cartoons. I mean, look, dude, he made living in a trash can stylish. That's all I'm gonna say. Of course, he's a cartoon cat, so he can do that. Drinking carbonated water, so just so you know. Mission 3. You should change your name to Top Cat X. This is one of the most effective attacks you can do. Later on, this is all I'm gonna do probably. The elbow attack. Wait. Beep, beep. That way. I played this a couple of times. There is a good Double Dragon collection on GOG and Steam, I think. And the GOG one has pretty decent network multiplayer. So Tomcat, maybe we could play this once, if you feel the need to. Like, he can do these combos before I even stand up. There's like these... You really need to understand the fucking... stupid... like, mechanics of the game. Yeah, he gets to do what I wanted to do. Like, how am I supposed to block this? How am I supposed to block this? There we go. Yes, also, I also live in a trash can with style. See? Alrighty, you're doing it right. The roaches are my butlers. There you go. It's like that roach movie with That guy from Sliders. I should just ditch the Tomcat part and become the new and improved Malcolm X. There you go. Tomcat. Yeah, well, you have already the X part. Takes like 4 or 5 minutes for the message I've typed to appear on your screen. Yeah, well, unless, well, because, yeah, I don't know why. Like maybe, I'll have it now, just chat one more time here, so let's see if this one appears faster. There's a delay for the video. Just so you know, there's a delay for the video. So what you see is, I don't know, man. This Twitch mambo jumbo. Fucking magic. Witchcraft. Wait. Oh, I can also kick the stone. I never did that. There you go. Oh shit. I fucked up. Smell my hair, my smelly armpits. Your move this way, hand. Get on fucking point. There we go. There you go, now I can see the stream. I'd be down for some Double Dragon multiplayer. I've got all the Double Dragon games on Steam, yeah. Yeah, there's this collection on GOG, I think, or something. Your move this way, hand gesture, a la Double Dragon game. Fucking on point, thank you. Okay. You have to jump here, you cannot just fall down, because then you damage. This guy is like a Kung Fu maestro. I think here with this guy, I'm just gonna do this. It's really boring, but it's the only... even now he can still hit me. Because he hits me before my standing up animation is done. And there's literally nothing I can do. And sometimes my controller is just weird. It just... Sometimes it doesn't want... This is a fucking brand new controller. I barely used it. But it's cableless. I knew this is gonna happen with a wireless controller. I knew there's gonna be weird input things going on. This is fucking bullshit! This thing here, this. Barely used it. Should be perfect. I wanted to have a Logitech controller with a cable. I have like 3 of them, but eventually the button breaks and I cannot fix it. I know first world problems, whatever. But I don't give a shit. See, because only if I do the elbow attack, he cannot. Don't fuck with a Bobo, yeah. Who made that fan game where you play as a Bobo and kill everyone? A Bobo's Big Adventure? I don't know. I've only seen the trailer and it looked amazing. I'll play it one day. Too many games. TMG. the Incredible Hulkabobo. Mr. T Hulk, the Incredible Mr. T. He just goes, "Ugh." He can still auto-grab me. Because the distance from where he grabs me is fucking ridiculous, too. The game was designed purely to get your quarters. That's the other thing. And I get it, it's an arcade game. But for fucking Christ. Like, trying to get like a 1-credit playthrough with this, or a no-hit. Like, a no-hit, forget about it. Like, I know people have done it, but... they're like super autismo. Okay, this part is again... the fucking... now it becomes... the game became... suddenly, it has identity crisis and becomes Dungeons and Dragons, so... and I don't even have a thief to check for traps. And I think they're even immune to their own trap, which is fucking also bullshit. Any game that has traps, the traps should also hurt the enemies. Okay, maybe this one. But the spear didn't seem to hurt him. I mean, I'm arguing about a game that is almost as old as I am, so Jesus. It's like a rage sigh. I'm a master at sighing. Yeah, these old video games, they cheated left and right, and that's something I like my old video games, but that's something I don't like. I like the idea of old video games, you know? The idea you get when you see the box art. That's my favorite part. There is good video games, old ones, even arcade ones, but it's like... this era was known for a lot of cheapness. They were just figuring out the formula, so... hey, 2 Blackabobos. Blabobos. Blackabobos matter. Hey, it's a bit! It's a ball! Yeah, Twitch bullshit. Still good to be here, amigo. And this is really boring, but it's the only strategy that is working. Anything else and they grab me or some kind of... some kind of annoying super move shit. Oh yeah, but the biggest bullshits we're just coming to. I do like how the main theme plays when you're at the final level. Honestly, I think for the early beat-em-ups, River City Ransom is superior. And for arcade games, I mean... and that year there wasn't that many yet, so... this is 1987, so... it's an improvement over Renegade, and I do like it because it made classic memes like a Bobo and such, so... it's like Double Dragon was really successful, but after after the 3 games, it never really got that big, and even the 3rd game was a letdown. Every game that, like, I hear the fighting game is not bad for the Neo Geo based on the movie, and it does look good, but there's a SNES fighting game, a one-on-one, that wasn't really that great. Hey, Paulie, what's up with you? Okay. That's a pity about your controller. I've got an Xbox controller hooked up my ring and it works fine for use. I mean, it does work. It's just there's something a little weird about it. And that's Logitech. It's actually a good... Like, the other ones, they lasted for multiple years, too. So I don't know... Maybe Logitech is not as good as I thought, but there's not much other options, really. Yeah, there's probably the Xbox one, and that's it. Ayu! I play a movie game with my Greek son. You have a Greek son? I didn't know that, Tom. Where we each pick a movie for the other to watch. We've been doing this for years. Today I watched Four Weddings and a Funeral, which was his pick. For me and for him, I recommended Henry, a portrait of a serial killer. We have different tastes. It seems like that. You're really quiet. I'm quiet. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I can turn up my volume. Oh, shit. Okay. Just minimized it. You say I'm quiet? Nobody said yet so. So I'm asking Tom, what do you think? Am I quiet? Rage. I don't know, it seems like I'm fine, but I'll wait for Tom to answer, because I'm curious if he thinks I'm quiet. Well, let's continue this journey of beating them up.